EA. It's in the game.
I have 11 views. What the fuck? Video manager. Live streaming. I should be live. Fuck. Yeah, I'm on air. The fuck. PS4. Live now. There we go. Stream is starting soon. Ah, that was bullshit. Didn't save my round type. Full rounds. Thank you. Jeez. Probably, putt, definitely. Power, definitely. Probably up and down. Yeah, up and down. There we go. Each invitational, let's go. Hold on a second, let me invite my friend. I don't know if he's still on. Yes, he is still on. I don't know for how long though. Ba 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 ba. Sucks that I had to withdraw from the players. That really does suck.
NBC Golf Channel on EA Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the season-long race for the FedEx Cup.
Really?
Today, it's live opening round coverage of the Peach Invitational.
Oh, I liked that.
Pretty good drive here.
Another straight one.
Excellent opening tee shot. That ball right in the fairway.
Rich, these winds haven't subsided at all today. It's certainly a tough test out there right now for these players.
They get your attention, don't they, as a player?
They have club selection right now, vital.
You put the ball back in your stance just a little bit?
If you're going to hit it down. Oh, solid strike right in the heart of the green.
Wow,
On the green, and a chance for birdie here on the first hole. And getting ready for the putt.
Read the fucking putt. the right.
You couldn't ask for much more than that, except to make it. This would give him the par.
Let's see if Marcy is still.
Been a little too much of that, Frank. Just sort of ho-hum pars. Now at the second hole, first of a really tough set of par threes, Frank.
This is where iron play comes straight away out of the gates, Rich. Good iron play is always rewarded on this par 3 downhill. It's a big enough green. Good iron players often will have a chance for birdie. A little sloppy off the tee here, and you'll rack up at least 4 in a heartbeat.
That's how you play the game, right there. Stick it in close and then knock in the birdie. These putts keep the round together.
That might go unnoticed, Rich, but that birdie just sneak inside the top 15.
Hole number 3 is a par 4, just 390 yards. That is a really good tee shot right there, Frank.
I think that tipped the 300-yard mark.
Well, he's going to have to hit the same club a lot harder or just hit another one.
Left. Nothing going near the hole. Back up.
So at the third, the approach is on the green, but it's a long ways from the cup, about 30 feet away. Frank, this would be a nice way to jumpstart the round.
Yeah, his momentum can quickly go in the right direction if he makes this.
Frank, that's not one you're necessarily thinking about making.
No, just a good putt, though. There's no two ways about that. He's putting well.
Makeable putt right here, currently sitting at 1 under for the round. Steady, solid, and at 1 under par right now.
1 under par, we're 4 back.
And we pick up action at the 4th.
We're ahead.
Frank, when you get out of the gates, as our featured golfer has done, with a lot of pars, steady play, what's the mindset?
You've got to keep doing that, Rich. Just maybe get a little closer to the hole, drive a little bit better, work on the pace of the putting. Just little gains, and then all of a sudden you're going to notice a big difference in the scorecard.
Frank, this is a position where a player is absolutely licking his chops here. Good chance to make a birdie.
Yeah, this is when this game just looks like fun. Bunkers don't seem to be in play. The only thing you're really looking at right now is just the flag.
The best line.
Seems to like it. Looks like it's right for the green.
Could have gone a little more stop rolling.
And it makes the green in regulation. Just needs to keep it steady here over the putt.
Straight, pretty much. Okay, apparently there's a huge ass break over here.
Frank, that's what you want to do. Good lag putt.
Yeah, they can't all go in.
Not a gimme, but well within his range. Frank, let's hope he doesn't make double bogey.
I need
now.
to make.
That's the status coming out on your Rich.
Just a tap in to finish the hole. So with that, The score is now at even par. Back on the tee here at East Lake, it's the 5th hole. This is a muscular par 4, Frank, at better than 500 yards.
You just take 4 and walk to the next tee on any given day, Rich. Blind tee shots, really you have to hit a good one here. Otherwise, you're just sort of going to clock up at least a 5 straight away. Par 5 for the members, so it's a tough par 4 even for the pros.
He just blasted that one down the fairway. Out there about 325 yards. Second shot now at the 5th here at East Lake. Well, that's how you do it. Hit it close, take the pressure off that putt. That one should be no problem.
Even par currently.
So makes the birdie putt, now 1 under for the tournament.
It's only 9.
We all recognize this hole, the 6th, the par 3 over water, 209 yards.
And I'm going to go high.
Appears to be tracking well.
Just sit.
He's knocked it on the green, but not in a great position. This is a difficult chance coming up here. Long birdie try.
That is the right speed.
That was not a very good read right there. And he's putting for par now.
Wow.
Stays at 1 under with that par. Par 4 7th, slight dogleg to the left, 434 yards.
Need to make birdies. I need to make birdies.
I'm loving that balance. Long and straight.
That's how you do it.
Oh, that's it. New member of the 300-yard club.
Good poke right there. It is a windy day out here, Frank. My hat just blew off. This is going to affect the players' shots, that's for sure. Good-looking shot right here.
Very nice looking shot.
This has been just a pure display of ball striking all day long. Has not missed a single green. Every one in regulation.
There we go.
Who knows? It is a 4-round tournament, setting himself up for a good weekend, maybe a great one. The young star makes his birdie. This par 4 is a dogleg left with bunkers and trees on that left side of the fairway, so that should deter players from cutting the corner. Although often thought of as a birdie hole, this 8th has a relatively small, firm green surrounded by a deep bunker in front, thick rough on all sides. Birdies might not be as plentiful as people think. Second shot coming out of the rough here.
Fine. Let's just stick on the hill and not roll back down.
Well, too bad, Frank. That one rolled right off the green.
It was just coming out so hot.
Looking to splash this softly onto the green.
Hit so hard. I'll let you there.
And he's made it onto the green now. Locked in on the read and the speed.
Please go in. Thank you. I hit it short.
Solid par. Now rounding out the front side, finally a par 5. It's a 600-yarder.
Geez, look at that fairway on the left. Damn. It's like so sketchy.
Excellent start off the tee. That's a great way to begin this hole. Second shot coming up here at the par 5.
It might have been too much. And I wanted to hit it right at the target. Just sit. Stay there. Going away from me.
Frank, really good chance from this position to make a birdie.
Yeah, really the only thing he's looking at right now is the flag. This is a green light special.
Stop. 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 Oh
Either
my
misjudged
God.
the win or simply just pulled the wrong club, Frank.
Going to take some skill now.
Ball sitting down here in the rough. He's digging in. Oh, what an incredible shot. Here at the 9th hole, the first par 5 of the day, a long drive provides an opportunity to reach this green in 2, especially if the hole is playing downwind. Second shot will be either a mid to long iron layup short of a fairway bunker on the left or a fairway wood try for the green in 2. That green is guarded in front by deep bunkers, and anything long will be a difficult up and down. Looks to be a good setup going into the green here at the 10th. So going well up the hill to that green, will need to take an extra club here.
An extra club we shall. Fuck. Don't know if you guys heard that part.
Frank, I think that's going in the bunker.
Looks like it.
So the second of the par 4 goes begging, and now I'll have to rely on the short game.
Yeah, but a short game, as we all know, can redeem a lot of mistakes. See if he does it here.
And with that birdie, moves to 3rd place.
That would have gone like so far out. That hadn't done.
Now at the only hole on the course that starts with a 1 at the beginning of the yardage, this par 3 11th, just under 200 yards, right around 197.
That should be perfect.
Good
Let me
swing,
sit down.
good shot yet again.
Yeah, it did sit.
That was like Usain Bolt, Frank, right through the tape.
Yeah, that first step, that was never going to stop.
Frank, out of the rough, best to swing a little bit easier or get after it with all you have.
Well, a little bit in between. Obviously, it's going to require a little bit of strength to make sure that club keeps going through, but it's still the planning of the shot. Once again, check short. Is there anything I have to carry? And even remember, there's always the option of just simply pitching the ball down the fairway and taking your medicine.
All right, we made that far. We can make
No problem
least
at all. Good putt.
3 more birdies.
Stays at 4 under par. Now at the downhill par 4 12th and looking at only 391 yards.
Ah, nice.
Looks good.
I'm not gonna go ahead 3.
It's a good spot right there.
Center cut.
Not a good spot to go for
Rich, right now, this does not look like the same player we saw earlier on in the day.
I don't recognize him. He was hitting it all over the ballpark in the first few holes. I didn't think there was any chance that he'd be where he is right now. Credit to him. This took guts.
Yeah, his composure is so different right now.
Well, that's the beauty of this game. You stay with it. It's 18 holes and keep fighting, and you can put a score on the card. That is classy.
They had a chance of going in.
Frank, tie atop the leaderboard now.
I think it's certainly starting to get everybody captivated.
That was a nice birdie. Now at the par 4 13th. This is a good one. Strong challenge here at East Lake. Getting set for this next shot from the rough. What does the player need to be careful of here, Frank?
Well, this is where we're going to see exactly how good they are because, you know, that's not exactly the best lie, but it's sort of doable if you know what you're doing.
No idea where this is going. So that is going
This
like
one's starting
nowhere.
down the right. Does not look like it's going to draw back towards the flag.
But it will catch the
Where it was
green.
going.
About 25 feet from the cup. Really not much to this. The only issue would be a
Gotta
lack
aim this way
of
over
concentration
here,
or
probably.
focus.
And hit it short. You should be able to read the fucking putt. Fuck it. Go for it. Yellow. Yellow strut almost winning.
When you consider the length of that putt, that's a good putt.
Not a gimme, but well within his range. Oh, man.
Just pushed it.
Boy, that hurts. Good chance here. Currently at 5 under par. That had to really hurt, Frank, because it looked good
I'm done.
all the way.
Well, this will test his mettle.
That's my reaction exactly there, buddy. Fucking double bogey.
That's painful. A double bogey at this point of the championship.
Yeah, so much good work. And just gone in a matter of minutes.
Old oaks and tall
I'm done.
pines make this straightaway par 4 a really tight and demanding driving hole. Longer tee shots could leave a difficult side hill stance along the right side of the fairway. That two-tiered green is bunkered on both sides with the green sloping again from back to front. Players placing their ball below the hole will have chances for birdie. What a drive. Just tattooed that. Now at 14, ready for the approach shot.
Get in, please. Nope, he's not in.
This is a
Right
good-looking shot.
It's fine, though.
Terrific golf shot. And now, that for an easy birdie. Frank, this is a good position to be in for a player. Making birdies, making some moves.
Yeah, starting to get the momentum, too, for the finish.
We mentioned just 2 par 5s here at East Lake, and here is that second par 5. It's the 15th and only 525 yards.
Yeah, this is a doozy, really, especially where it comes in the round. It forces you to attack the hole. There's plenty of trouble off the tee, bunkers right and that solitary one on the left. But the second shot, if you can just keep it slightly left of the flag, you'll notice the natural contours will send that ball to the right.
I have no idea where this is fucking going.
Missed that one, and it is going towards the rough. Into the thick stuff, that's a difficult lie. This requires a lot of speed through the ball.
Not wanting to sit that, but it almost worked out.
On the green in regulation. Just playing excellent golf. 5 under for the tournament.
Fuck off, Belgium. Belgium rule.
Frank, this is really a picturesque hole. As you look out, you can see the Atlanta skyline, and you can also see, with just a few holes to play, maybe a $10 million pot of gold.
If you can't smell the finish from here, then you never will. And you're right. You know, you've got water coming up after this hole. Good tee shot here. If you want to challenge those bunkers, so be it. If you can somehow thread it just right of that, then you'll have a chance at the second shot that also is going to play downhill.
Hoping that this will hit the flag. And then you do some backspin. Yeah, okay.
Oh, just a superb shot.
You're not going to see much better than that all day today.
And getting ready for the putt.
Get in. Yeah.
Just an amazing display. The records continue to fall. Now the 17th hole here at East Lake, 455 yards, made famous a few years back by Bill Haas, who splashed one out of the water left of the green on his way to winning the FedEx Cup Championship. Interesting, with the almost space-age advancements in golf equipment, what with new, lighter materials, and with the increased focus on fitness and strength, players are hitting the ball longer than ever. That has forced architects to lengthen the golf courses without sacrificing the integrity or the shot value of the original design. Well, that's how you play the game right there. Knock it on the green and give yourself a good look at birdie.
It's no snack, though.
Wow, that was so close, Frank.
Just time to forget that one. I mean, he couldn't hit that much better.
Just a couple of feet.
That's fine.
Well, you can see it there. Feels very good about what he's doing. That's a nice par putt. Stays at 6 under.
Freaking came out of nowhere.
On to the finishing hole here at East Lake Golf Club. Not many courses end with a par 3. It's always a fun finishing hole.
Fuck, I did not mean to miss hit that to the right.
Should be safely on deck.
I did not mean to miss hit that to the right.
Great way to finish off the final approach shot with a birdie opportunity. And it's a long way to the hole from here. Never easy. Very well done. Almost made it.
Yeah, there'll be no stress for the next one.
He needs this for par. Well, considering the lead that he has on the rest of the field, a par is all you need.
Rich, in that great opportunity, name on top of the leaderboard. It is only round 1.
Good place to be.
Bubba Watson. We're going to get a new golf ball after this. After this next level up, I think we get a new golf ball.
I went for that right there, Pablo, because I really wanted to get, like, it's either I got it or died and reset, because the round was reset.
NBC Golf Channel on EA Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today, it's live second-round coverage of the Peach Invitational.
Only 7-9.
And now we go down to the first hole. Stepping up to the first tee, sights set on posting another low number here in round 2.
I need to make follower notifications.
That's beyond long.
That is a sensational play right there, and you have to think that the little helping breeze gave that a nice boost.
He can't be that good.
Frank, this is a position where a player is absolutely licking his chops here. Good chance to make a birdie.
Yeah, this is when this game just looks like fun. Bunkers don't seem to be in play. The only thing you're really looking at right now is just the flag.
Well, that is an exceptional shot on the green and in position for a birdie.
Yeah, it's a formality now.
Par yesterday, now for birdie.
I saw that you I think it was for me as well. Okay, just pull back. If I practice it like that, and I got it. So I'm doing it now. So remember that, like, I don't know, like 2 days ago, I was saying that the Alaro kid was so easy compared to against 5 right now. So right now it's different. I feel the Alaro kid is so hard compared to the 5 against 5.
That birdie has to feel even better, Rich, with everything so tight at the top.
Right in the middle of a Donnybrook at this point. Already teed up here at the second.
A little bit downhill, Rich. Once again, check for that flag. The front flags are always difficult because chances are you're going to have a downhill putt. When that flag's on the left side of the green, though, beware of that bunker. That's a devilish bunker shot coming downhill away from the flag.
Frank, going back 100 years or more, we used to see winning scores in stroke play tournaments, 72-hole events of 300 thereabouts. But obviously, like so many things in golf, everything has improved.
Yeah, people would scoff at sort of saying 475s would win a U.S. Open or a British Open. It didn't, and it does. But, you know, with equipment and people have really got into the game, they've worked it out, and they just plain got better at it. They realize that, you know, stroke play, you can't just swing from the trees, so to speak. You've really got to work your way around and get better. You just can't sort of settle for mediocrity.
Streamlabs. Should kick forward down because it's down slope on the green. Fuck it. Fuck. Fuck.
That one ends up in the rough.
Why did that go
sideways.
that way?
Second shot coming out of the rough here. Oh no, look out, Frank. I think he flushed that one.
Oh, this is going, gone.
That was like Usain Bolt, Frank, right through the tape.
Yeah, that first step, that was never going to stop.
And with that par, moving into a tie for the lead.
It's about to get interesting.
Hole number 3 is a par 4, just 390 yards. That is tasty looking right there, Frank. Just a perfect spot in the fairway.
That is prime real estate. How do you get a lie like that? Seriously, you could hit any club from there.
Steeply up the hill here. This is going to play very long. Seems to like it. Headed for the fat part of the green. Put a birdie on the card here yesterday, don't forget. Trying to make yet another birdie.
So glad we
just continuing to play some really good golf. 8 under par for the championship. Fourth hole now, 440 yards.
Got the measurement out there, Rich. Looks like 290 yards.
Frank, really good chance from this position to make a birdie.
Yeah, really the only thing he's looking at right now is the flag. This is a green light special.
This should stop because of the wind. Yeah, that did stop.
Well, that's how you play the game, right there. This one just requires a little bit of focus. Nice solid start to the round. Tee to green looks to be in command.
Yeah, it's surprising. I thought he might have been a little shaky out of the gate, but certainly proved me wrong.
Back on the tee here at East Lake, 5th hole, 520-yard par 4. Nicely played shot, about 310 yards down the fairway. All right, Frank, as we look at this approach shot here at the 5th at East Lake, give our player a sense of what's the right angle of attack.
Well, this is normally a par 5 for the amateurs, so it's normally set for a pitch shot. Consequently, as a long par 4, you can allow that ball to release and just use the general contours of this green that send the ball to the left. That's an absolute beauty.
Slight waggle, relaxed arms, ready to go. Not a single weakness today. What a performance.
Fuck.
Another good swing. Another good approach shot.
Different day, different hole. Made bogey yesterday. He'll do better this time, it looks like.
Hopefully this will work.
Nothing wrong with that par putt. Ready to tee off here at the 6th. Tricky 209-yard shot. And Frank, of all the shots that we see in a season on television, this is really one of the most intimidating.
It is, even for these players playing in the Tour Championship. You realize if you don't make a decent turn and just leave the club face open a little bit or a little late on the hit, then that's it. That ball's gone. So this one will wake you up very quickly.
Appears to be what they call a commercial play. Very solid.
Wow. Very solid, man.
Getting set for this next shot from the rough. What does the player need to be careful of here, Frank?
Well, this is where we're going to see exactly how good they are because, you know, that's not exactly the best lie, but it's sort of doable if you know what you're doing.
Wow, what a shot.
What are the chances of making it from there?
Frank, it's pretty simple here at the 6th hole. 209 yards over water. You need one good strike of the golf ball.
It sounds easy, doesn't it?
They'll pay a little bit of a price for missing the fairway here because from that rough, you cannot control the spin on the golf ball.
Remember, out of the rough, expect the ball to jump forward a little bit.
I just went for power because I had no idea where this is going.
Appears to be a smart shot, Frank.
Yeah, no problem here. That's going to fly all the way.
So the second of the par 4 goes begging, and now I'll have to rely on the short game.
But a short game, as we all know, can redeem a lot of mistakes. See if he does it here.
You should be able to do it here.
And he's made the green. Just needs to keep it steady here over the putt.
There we go, we made partner.
In for par. This par 4 is a dogleg left with bunkers and trees on that left side of the fairway, so that should deter players from cutting the corner. Although often thought of as a birdie hole, this 8th has a relatively small, firm green surrounded by a deep bunker in front, thick rough on all sides. Birdies might not be as plentiful as people think. How tough is this going to be now from the rough, Frank?
Oh, it's tough to say, Rich. I mean, it's so going to need a little bit of luck.
Shot now from the rough. Frank, what's he facing?
Well, the lie first and foremost. If it's sitting down, then obviously you're not going to get a very good contact. Nothing wrong with coming up a little bit short of the green. Problem is turning one mistake into another.
Oh, can't hide the flagstick from that man. Birdie here yesterday. This putt again for birdie. You get the sense now with that birdie that our young star, so explosive, is setting himself up for a big weekend run. Rounding out the front side, and Frank, here we are at last at a par 5. And what are we looking at?
Good chance here for the long hitters to drive it down there as far as possible. The hole really gives into a nice draw off the tee. One of the reasons why you get that extra kick and bound down the hill, because that's the way the hole shapes. From there, long iron to a green that's built the other way, left to right. Chances for eagles, chances for birdies, but straight with a tee shot, and then all of a sudden you've got to worry about that lake when you lay up.
That one is in the fairway, down there about 290 yards. And now the second shot here at this par 5.
Oh, if this is up, it's good.
Notifications and post notifications.
Paying attention like a little kid at school, Frank. That baby's sitting up.
Sitting up. It's got the best view as well. You don't even need binoculars from where that ball is.
Settles in, looking to knock it in tight. Frank, this is just a pleasure to watch. A player hitting on all cylinders at the top of his game.
Notice it's just flowing too. There's not a lot of deep analysis going through his mind. Just one step in front of the other. If your swing's there, you don't have to find it. If your putting stroke's there, you don't have to find it. Just let it happen.
This is the second par 5 to have been shortened to play as a par 4, and this hole requires that the tee shot be long and to the left side of the fairway. That allows players to see the putting surface. The second shot will likely be a mid to long iron into a pretty large green, and that green slopes severely from back right to front left, making lag putting from the back a real challenge.
This wind is cancer.
That's a good spot right there.
Center cut.
That was just a beautiful drive. He hit it solid and right in the middle. East Lake Golf Club was named the permanent home of the Tour Championship by Coca-Cola back in 2005. It is the final event of the PGA Tour playoffs for the FedEx Cup, with only the top 30 players on the points list qualifying each year.
That's fine. Oh, that is not fine. What am I talking about?
Good news is, Frank, you can see the golf ball. I guess the bad news is that's kind of an uncertain lie in that mulch.
Yeah, there's nothing really good about that. You'd rather it be in the rough.
That was actually really nice to
Wow, really off the mark. Missed the green here. Now his fourth shot.
Well, we're gonna drop like 2 shots here.
Not quite where he wanted it, but it is on the green, and that's not too bad. This is a pretty long putt here. You'd be happy to get this to within 2 or 3 feet. You really want to take the stress out of that next putt.
And apparently that had way more.
Pretty good stroke right there. Just hit it through the break.
Well, it's that sort of distance. If it goes in, it's a bonus.
It should be straight. Yeah, it's pretty straight. What?
Don't leave it short. Wow. You don't want to let this one get away. This is about concentration and focus at this point.
Okay, I should just quit golf.
That hole certainly got the best of him. Triple bogey. Depending on the wind, the tee shot to this elevated green ranges from a 4 to 6 iron for most players. The green is 38 yards deep, and the back portion is blind to players on the tee. A large oak tree protects the right side of the green, and the front portion is pinched by a pair of deep greenside bunkers. Side hill putts often have 4 to 5 feet of break, and putts from above the hole surprisingly quick. Good looking shot right here.
This is a hole-in-one on stream.
And that's how the game is played, right there.
He's just making it look so easy. That birdie coming up, formality.
So they'll tap in.
That was an excellent comeback.
Pretty much doing everything right this week. 11 under for the tournament. Frank, one thing I really like about East Lake Golf Club, the variety of holes. We have some good par 3s, we've seen that, just a couple of par 5s. But then you have this collection of really fascinating short par 4s, including here at the 391-yard 12th.
It just goes to show in today's game you don't always have to reach for a 500-yard par 4. The 12 fairway bunker on the right, that has to be avoided. And then judging the lie, if you're on a downhill lie, pitching into a green that's also below you. That front bunker might look a long way short of the green, but it's caught a few errant second shots.
Almost a hole-in-one on stream, boys.
And it makes the green in regulation. And it's a long way to the hole from here. Never easy.
Thanks a bunch, game. Giving me this shitty fucking line.
Missed on that one, Frank.
Yeah, not a problem.
Not a gimme, but well within his range. Oh, that hurts.
Whoa, that was unexplainable. I thought that was easily going to be a par.
Now we'll have to focus, try to make bogey. This to avoid a huge number. This is for bogey.
Thanks for taking that shot right back.
Well, that's why you build a big lead. You can afford to drop one or two.
Well, it's hard to criticize a player for being sloppy when the lead is that
Oh, I
big.
know, that would be
This is
awful.
a par 4 that will test the players. 476 yards, the 13th hole. And Frank, it's a good driving hole.
It certainly is. It plays closer to 500 yards because you're going uphill. Avoid the 2 bunkers on the left. That's a given there. You can see those off the tee. And that second shot, make sure you take enough club to carry that bunker on the left.
Frank, here at the 13th, the approach shot, what do you want to accomplish?
Another one where you've got to get the ball up quickly, plus you're going uphill. Probably an extra club, and pitch that ball on the left of center.
That's good.
Not terrible, but not his best.
Outside chance really for birdie, but really it was a rather poor approach shot.
Birdie try again here today.
Wow, that was for birdie? This is for birdie? Game, what are you doing to me?
Very disappointing. Very short of the hole. Getting set now over the putt.
Game,
Frank,
what
let's
are
hope he
you
doesn't
doing
make
to me?
double bogey now.
That's the saddest coming out in you, Rich.
Just a couple of feet.
Going, going. Thank you.
In this situation, Rich, a bogey's not all that bad. Still has the lead.
Backing up that long 13th hole, we now arrive at the 14th, and this too is a challenging par 4, Frank.
Tough fairway to hit because of the pitch from the left side of the fairway to the right
Somehow
side of the fairway. No
so
fairway bunkers to worry
leader.
about, but if you watch the Tour Championship over the years, you'll find the majority of the field live in that right rough. It's the most difficult part of playing this downhill par 4.
Frank couldn't ask for anything more.
Just the lie there, too. It is sitting up like it's teed up.
The approach now to the 14th hole. Frank, what do you look to do here?
It's the opposite of 13. Now you're going straight downhill, but the green slopes in the other direction, so don't get too cavalier here. Got to pitch that ball just slightly short of the flag.
Outstanding strike right there, right off the center of the club face, and a good chance for birdie. Shouldn't be a problem here, but not a formality either.
What is this lie?
Frank, that looked
Fuck
good
is
to
that
me.
line?
Oh, man.
I just pushed it.
Boy, that hurts. Good effort and good par putt. All teed up at the 15th, 525 yards. They'll be pretty happy with that 290-yard poke off the tee. And from the fairway for his second shot here. Frank, really good chance from this position to make a birdie.
Yeah, really the only thing he's looking at right now is the flag. This is a green light special.
In the cup. What a shot. Can't get much better than that. There are 3 tall pines on the right side of the fairway that force players to hit a fade to get to the best position in the fairway. With a good drive, players can definitely reach this short par 5 in 2. A well-bunkered green poses problems if missed long or short. One of the easiest holes at East Lake. A par here will drop a shot to the field. Frank, such an advantage when you can hit that far.
It's not fair.
Well, this is the point in the round where a player really wants to be focused, dialed in. Second shot here at the par 4 16th.
And coming off a downhill lie, so allow that ball to go a little bit further than normal and perhaps even take that extra kick. This looks like it's going to find the target.
See if he can get this one to drop here at the 16th for a birdie. This hole's been good to him. Birdie yesterday, and trying for another one today. Continues to putt beautifully. Just 2 holes left here at East Lake. Frank, we have another par 4 set at 455 yards. Nice long tee shot there and a good lie, Frank. So much riding right now on this shot, you can just feel the tension. Approach shot now to the 17th. Wow, Frank, he is dialed in.
Yeah, that was just some shot on there. Easy birdie.
Really not much to this. The only issue would be a lack of concentration or focus. Just an amazing display. The records continue to fall. On to the finishing hole here at East Lake Golf Club. Not many courses end with a par 3. It's always a fun finishing hole.
There's a bunker over there.
I think he's headed for it.
Well, Mr. Ball does not meet Mr. Fairway. It's off, off, off. Rough.
Second shot coming out of the rough here.
Nice,
and he's made the green.
Up, birdie.
He has this for par.
dwindling the holes down. Pars are fine right now. Well, Rich, 2 rounds in the books, and it's easy to see why the leaders are on top of that leaderboard.
Excellent performance, but still a long ways to go in this tournament.
Yes.
NBC Golf Channel on EA Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today, it's live third-round coverage of the Peach Invitational.
Oh, I liked that.
Really good drive here, about 320 yards and straight. Getting set now for the second shot here at the par 4 first. Not enough on that one.
Yeah, just seemed to baby it.
No putter, no problem. Slams that into the cup. Already teed up here at the second. On to the second hole now. And really a nice mix of opening holes here at East Lake. 214 yards here on this tricky par 3.
Try and hit it on that slope.
Good looking shot right here. Well, that's how you play the game right there. Knock it on the green and give yourself a good look at birdie. Birdie try again here today. Had a nice birdie on this hole yesterday.
Yeah, like look at this putt. Though.
Well, Frank, it's our job to get excited.
You can't when you leave it short, though.
I'm sad.
He's making my job hard.
Makeable putt right here, currently sitting at 1 under for the round. Nothing wrong with that par putt. We talked about the good mix of holes to start here at East Lake, so coming off that par 3 second hole, now to the very short par 4 third, just 390 yards. But really, with all of the bunkers and the trees and this green, it's a tricky proposition. Frankie appears to be in control of his game in the early going.
I like what I'm seeing out there, doing all the basic things at a very, very high level, getting the ball in play. That helps set up the next shot. Next shot gets on the green. That's how it sets up the birdie putt. It's one thing leading to another.
That's a good spot right there.
Center cup.
That one is in the fairway, down there about 290 yards. Frank, so many variables in any golf shot, but one of the most important, obviously, is club selection.
People often just blindly grab a club, right? They look at a yardage, they go, I'm going to hit the same club. But what about if you're uphill, downhill, end of the breeze, all those other things? And where's the flag?
That was a 56-degree wedge that could not have backed up.
Frank, just a shade outside 15 feet.
Well, if you're going to be like that, Rich, it's 16 feet to be exact.
Made a par in his previous round. This time, it's for birdie. Well, he knew it right from the start. Just a poor putt. This one just requires a little bit of focus.
It's fine. Right in the back of the cup.
You love to watch him disappear, don't you? Here now at the par 4 fourth at East Lake at 440 yards in length. And Frank, I was about to say, well, it stretches out now, gets a little bit longer after some short par 4s to open. Then I thought, what, 440 yards? That's another drive and a wedge for today's players.
It certainly is. The two bunkers down the right make you sort of send your tee shot towards that left side of the fairway, but you'd actually rather be in a fairway bunker than that left rough. And one of the reasons why is this green pitches not only back to front, but also from left to right. There's always advantage of hitting it further than most, Rich, and straighter than most. When you put the two together, it's just straight up a head start.
Frank, what's the right approach here at the fourth?
Well, this green not only slopes back to front, but also left to right. So you can actually hit the ball slightly left of the flag. The green will feed it to the right.
Yeah, that's working.
Another good swing, and it looks like, Frank, another really good shot. Oh, can't hide the flagstick from that man. Just a couple of feet.
And there we go. That's working now.
Putting on a show, this tournament moves to 15 under par. Back on the tee here at East Lake, it's the fifth hole. This is a muscular par 4, Frank, at better than 500 yards.
You just take 4 and walk to the next tee on any given day, Rich. Blind tee shots, really you have to hit a good one here. Otherwise you're just sort of going to clock up at least a 5 straight away. Par 5 for the members, so it's a tough par 4 even for the pros.
I mean, he just blasted it down the fairway, well over 325 yards. Remember, this was converted from a par 5 to a long par 4. It's a tough second shot here at the fifth. Good, clean contact and a nice result, and a chance for birdie coming up. This for another birdie on this hole on the week.
Well, I thought they'd at least pick up a shot. Birdie looked like a sitter. Now par.
You don't want to let this one get away. This is about concentration and focus at this point. is a solid par putt right there. Frank, if you're an amateur, you get to this tee box, maybe you reach into the bag and grab that old scuffed up orange ball or pink ball maybe you found in the woods. You don't want to waste a good one here. Either that or get in a paddle boat and just row across to the other side.
Well, this lake is normally full, Rich, and full of golf balls, that's for sure. Even the best players in the world, they get the wind wrong and they start flirting with that right side. You pay the price very, very quickly. It's not just a short par 3 either. This is a decent length for a shot that has to be flown all the way through the air.
Pretty close. We're looking at about 15 feet for birdie. See if he can go one better than yesterday when he made par. This putt for birdie. Frankie took plenty of time on this birdie putt. He looked at it from 3 different angles. He forgot one very important ingredient.
Yeah, pace. You can definitely fall in love with the line, even with approach shots as well, but obviously we see it more on putting. Well, that was a tricky one, but it's in.
This is a really good par 4. Dogleg to the left, 434 yards here at the 7th at East Lake. Well, this one's sweet, Frank.
Super.
Oh, this looks good.
Certainly is.
Now with the approach here at the par 4 7th. Good swing, good shot yet again. He's making the game look very simple right now. See it, hit it, and he's got it right on track. Birdie here yesterday. This putt again for birdie. He's made it. Hole number 8 now, another dogleg left. Set up here, 405 yards, par 4.
Got the measurement out there, Rich. Looks like 290 yards.
Frank, this is a position where a player is absolutely licking his chops here. Good chance to make a birdie.
Yeah, this is when this game just looks like fun. Bunkers don't seem to be in play. The only thing you're really looking at right now is just the flag.
Oh, looked like you caught a flyer right there, Frank.
Well, I don't know what he caught, but this is way too much.
It's not way too much. It's not enough.
Just averted danger right there. So close.
Why does he have all the luck?
I'm looking up.
Par yesterday. Now for birdie. Well, you're not going to make that putt all the time, but you'd like to at least get it to the hole.
If he keeps putting like that, he's going to be an announcer in no time.
That's a nice confidence builder right there. You make those for par, you keep things steady. Well, Frank, let's see if our gamers have enough muscle to get home here. 600-yard par 5. What do you think? Getting set for this next shot from the rough, what does the player need to be careful of here, Frank?
Well, this is where we're going to see exactly how good they are because, you know, that's not exactly the best lie, but it's sort of doable if you know what you're doing.
That was just because I did not know what I was doing.
And that one lands in the first cut, Frank.
Interesting choice coming ahead here. It'll be interesting to see how he reads this lie.
Frank, you always talk about it. Don't compound the mistakes. Well, here we are, another shot from the rough.
And this one no easier than the one he's just hit.
That is classy.
What chance of going in?
Test follow alert.
Birdie try again here today. Good putt.
Follows. Like that little.
Well, that was a nearly
No, that's
flawless
good.
performance
That's
on the
good.
front
Maybe a little
side, but
longer,
Frank,
actually.
we know it's an 18-hole game, isn't it?
That's right. Now's not the time to pat yourself on the
And
back.
test hosts. Alright, sounds good.
What a great shot.
Nicely played shot, about 310 yards down the fairway. Now the approach to the par 4 10th.
Should be safely on deck.
Safely on it.
Nice play right there. That's in pretty close.
Safely on it.
Locked in on the read and the speed. He'd settle for par here.
This is only the third round. I'm already 17 under par. Just how easy.
So they'll tap in.
Full rounds is.
Did the job right there. Moving on now to the 11th and another par 3. Frank, this one just under 200 yards.
Does play a little bit uphill, and really it's like a V-shaped green. Those two front bunkers really pitch the front of that green in. Hole actually gets a little easier the further the flag goes up the green. It's a little wider, and the chances of having an uphill putt increase.
This one has a chance to be close. On the green, and looking at a birdie opportunity.
How is that fast? How?
Ooh, that's a tough break with that miss. 19 feet away.
Yeah, 19 feet, more like looking 25 feet.
You want to know the difference between good scores and average scores? That.
Right there. Not going so well for him. He has this for bogey. Bad news is, Frank, that's a bogey, but the good news, still has the lead.
Can't afford another, though.
Here at the downhill 12th now. Beautiful looking shot right here. Frank, that ball's sitting up like it's on plush carpeting.
Rich, if you and I had lies like that every time, we'd still be playing this game for a living.
Frank, really good chance from this position to make a birdie.
Yeah, really the only thing he's looking at right now is the flag. This is a green light special.
Okay, wow, this is going long.
That should be pretty good right there. On the safe side. Early part of this second nine, a good approach shot. Now, pretty good chance for birdie. He really likes this hole. Made birdie yesterday. Can he do it again today?
Can't birdie them all, Rich.
Just needs to keep it steady here over the putt. Oh, man.
Just pushed it.
Boy, that hurts. Well, too bad. He gives one back. Now at the par 4 13th. This is a good one. Strong challenge here at Eastlake.
Seems like a pretty good shot. Be long enough.
So at this short par 4 13th, they'd love to walk away with a birdie here. Let's see what they do on this approach shot.
Oh.
Frankie's knocking them down and picking them up.
Oh, it's just taking pins out, one after the other.
Didn't fare too well on this hole yesterday. Made a bogey.
That's good. That's good. Well, but that worked out.
Literally no error in that putting stroke. Good putt.
Backing up
See,
that
if I wanted
long
to grind
13th
for
hole,
tournaments, I
we
would
now
just
arrive at
put
the
4
14th,
rounds on.
and this too is a challenging par 4, Frank.
Tough fairway to hit because of the
Full
pitch
round
from
is
the
a little
left,
bit
from the
easier
left side of the
side.
fairway to the right side of the fairway. No fairway bunkers to worry about, but if you watch the Tour Championship over the years, you'll find the majority of the field live in that right rough. It's the most difficult part of playing this downhill par 4.
Frank, this is a way to make golf easy when you can hit it that deep.
Oh, I'm going to say, I know that first number's a 3. I'm guessing the second one's a 2. Let's call it 320.
I should back up because it's 56.
Excellent shot to within 10 feet. It's the beautiful part of golf. Brand new day, new hole. Remember, he made a bogey here yesterday. This time for birdie. Wow, he got robbed, Frank.
No, it's like kissing your mother-in-law.
So has the par. Moving on to the next hole, and the lead, Frank, is very much intact. Now we're at the par 5 15th, and it's only 525 yards, so obviously a great chance to make a birdie, maybe even an eagle. But if you stray off the tee, you could walk away with 6.
Straight off the mean.
That's a good start to the hole, right down the middle. Now from a good position in the fairway, his second shot.
It should be okay. Maybe that's not going to be fun. Alright, so
Headed for the bunker?
Yeah, it's bunker.
Well, too bad. He'll have to play from the bunker. Great knees, Great hands in this shot.
Yeah, touch. You have to have that feel. You have something between the ball and the club face, so it's a different feel, but you also have to have imagination.
That's well played. Now a good look at birdie. And getting ready for the putt. Nice putt. Count it.
Yeah, it seems we can finish 18 under.
Moving on to number 16 now. 481-yard par 4.
Another one that's downhill with the fairway sloping from left to right. Series of bunkers down the left side. It's not the end of the world, actually, if you go on those ones down the left. Every now and again, you'll see someone try and hit a driver and try and take them all out of play. Is that you?
And now it's right in his wheelhouse. Good position where he can attack the pin.
Yeah, he has all those options now. That ball's sitting up. You can bring it in high. You can bring it in low. The choice is yours.
Okay, I'm gonna go for this. I'm gonna go for it.
Good swing, good shot yet again.
I would have dunked too.
On the green, and a chance for birdie.
It's no snack, though.
Should be downhill. That was the right speed.
Good try, just didn't quite read the break, Frank.
It shouldn't be a problem, you'd think, cleaning up here for par.
Nudge this one home, finish it up. Always take that. Good par putt right there. Now the 17th hole here at East Lake, 455 yards, made famous a few years back by Bill Haas, who splashed one out of the water left of the green on his way to winning the FedEx Cup Championship. Well, this looks good.
Certainly is. You've got the measurement out there, Rich. Looks like 290 yards.
Frank, this is a position where a player is absolutely licking his chops here. Good chance to make a birdie.
Yeah, this is when this game just looks like fun. Bunkers don't seem to be in play. The only thing you're really looking at right now is just the flag.
Very accurate player. That shot says it all. These putts keep the round together.
Come on, let's get in. Get in there. Get in there.
Just an amazing display. The records continue to fall. Now to the final hole here at East Lake Golf Club. And Frank, there aren't too many golf courses that finish with a par 3.
And that's why it's always under a debate whether you should finish on a par 3, especially one of this length. Twos are very, very hard to find on this green. And the reason why there's so many slopes and hollows here, the two bunkers, remember the great up and down from Jim Furyk from the right bunker, that's more than possible. But this is it. This is what it comes down to. Somehow make a 3.
Or make 2.
Solid play, heart of the green. This one just requires a little bit of focus.
That should be fine. Go for it. Fine.
And he has it.
A good putt redeems all.
And that wraps up the third round. Just one more to go before we crown our champion.
Yeah, I'm not saying I'm looking at my crystal ball, Rich, but that champion that we see tomorrow might be the one just sitting at the leaderboard on top of it right now.
Measuring pH and water hazards.
NBC Golf Channel on EA Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today, it's the final round of the Peach Invitational. Wow, Frank, look at that one run out. Just blistered that tee shot.
That has to be 325 if it's an inch.
Now with the approach shot here at the par 4 first. Get down. Lay down. That's one of the more depressing sights in golf. You hit a good one, and then it just sucks back too much spin off the green. Just in the first cut of rough, not a bad lie. The only issue is he might get a jumper here.
The flag stick, please.
Rich, I thought he could get this close.
That just is amazing. Just a mind blower right there. Absolutely incredible. He made the shot. Here at the par 3 second hole, just under 215 yards. Already teed up here at the second.
A little bit downhill, Rich. Once again, check for that flag. The front flags are always difficult because chances are you're going to have a downhill putt. When that flag's on the left side of the green, though, beware of that bunker. That's a devilish bunker shot coming downhill away from the flag.
Appears to be a smart shot, Frank.
Yeah, no problem here. That's going to fly all the way.
Second shot. Good look at the green. So he didn't hit the green in regulation, but he still has a reasonably good chance to save his par, about 10 feet away. Shouldn't be a problem here. Just slides by.
Yeah, can't afford to miss too many of those out here today.
Settles in over the putt. Bad news is, Frank, that's a bogey, but the good news, still has the lead.
Can't afford another, though.
Wow, look at my lead.
Hole number 3 is a par 4, just
like
390 yards.
And I can still win.
Tom Weiskopf was one of my idols growing up. I loved the way he swung. That swing right there reminds me of my idol.
It looks like Rory McIlroy, Frank, sticking the follow-through. Frank, on an uphill shot like this one, did you do anything differently in terms of your setup over the ball?
Yeah, I made sure the ball wasn't too far forward because on an uphill shot, there's always a struggle to get all your weight going forward.
This should be perfect.
And there's a big green, and they're going to use every inch of it.
He's making the game look very simple right now. See it, hit it, and he's got it right on track. See if he can go one better than yesterday when he made par. This putt for birdie. Mark a birdie on the card. Now to the par 4 fourth. At first glance, you see 440 yards. Some of us might say that's a long par 4, but in today's professional game, that is not long by any stretch, the way they are bombing it down there with that driver.
Not going to be good. I'm going to be looking at that screen. No, I'm not.
They'll pay a little bit of a price for missing the fairway here, because from that rough, you cannot control the spin on the golf ball. Good thing he stayed in the first cut, because just a couple of feet over, that rough is really deep. Frank, it's not about getting the ball close to the hole. From that spot,
Well, he had no chance to get it close. I thought he had very, very, very little chance of getting it on the green. So given that, that was a very good shot. Well, we'll never know if that had gone in, because it never made it.
just a couple of feet. Good putt. Back on the tee here at East Lake, fifth hole, 520-yard par 4. He has given this one the full treatment. Perfect release through the ball. And this shot is on the fairway, over 300 yards. Second shot now at the fifth here at East Lake. Frank, this one's going too far left, it looks like.
Yeah, it was fine there for a little while, but if it keeps going left, it's doomed.
Frank, better than we thought it was going to be.
Yeah, that looked like it was headed for that thick stuff the whole way, but a little fortunate. But then I guess you're allowed that in this game.
Birdie here yesterday. This putt again for birdie.
How did that not go in? Just a fraction too aggressive. Remember, line and speed go together.
Sometimes you want that birdie so badly, and all of a sudden you're faced with a lot of work, more work than you had hoped for, just to make the par. Nothing wrong with that par putt. This 209-yard par 3 is really an intimidator, especially with a prevailing wind pushing the ball toward the water right of the green. The only bailout is a bunker on the left, which provides another terrifying shot, let's face it. The most challenging hole location is front right, but back left behind that bunker, also very tough.
Did you get a hole-in-one on screen for you guys?
Surely not.
We got one close last couple of rounds ago.
Don't know that that approach will make the highlight reel, but he still has a chance if he makes this putt.
Yeah, 21's when you come of age, don't they say? 21 feet away.
Birdie chance here. Very long putt, though.
Got to be a little careful if it gets away on him.
Wow, look at this fucking garbage putt. If we make this... Okay, I'm not anywhere near.
Pretty good effort right there. Standing over this putt, concentrating on the read. Just singes the edge, Frank.
Yeah, but at least he's burning the edges. You know you're hitting good putts.
Clean this up with a tap.
In this situation, Richard, bogey's not all that bad. Still has the lead.
Par 4 7th, slight dogleg to the left, 434 yards. That's a good spot right there.
Center cut.
Nicely played shot, about 310 yards down the fairway. Frank, this is a position where a player is absolutely licking his chops here. Good chance to make a birdie.
Yeah, this is when this game just looks like fun. Bunkers don't seem to be in play. The only thing you're really looking at right now is just the flag.
What I wanted to be right.
This one looks like it's headed right for the middle of the dance floor, Frank.
Rather nice shot, I'd say.
Really good distance control there, playing well to his strengths. Made par yesterday, this one for birdie.
Perfect.
Score that a birdie. Hole number 8, now another dogleg left. Set up here, 405 yards, par 4.
What is this? Oh, what?
Second shot.
I hate it when I do that.
Well, Mr. Ball does not meet Mr. Fairway. It's off, 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 rough.
This shot from 105 yards away. Frank, through the years we have seen countless what we would call good ball strikers, great swingers of the golf club, but there is something else that separates those kinds of players with the truly great achievers in the sport. What is it?
Great achievers have more than one plan. I think most players, it's always good if they're playing their golf. But what do you do if your driving is off or if your iron play is off? Do you have a plan B? Great players not only have a plan B, they have a plan C as well. And that's the difference. So when you set foot on the first tee, you've also got to be aware of, what if my driver doesn't go as well as I would like to, or my iron play isn't as sharp? Can I still compete?
So they can turn 74 into a 71.
That's right, and at the end of a 4-day tournament, the 71 doesn't look so bad, even if somebody shot 65 that day. Remember, as you know, and both of us know now, when you look at 4 days, someone always plays average for a day, but they don't play bad.
Golf tournaments aren't 100-yard sprints, they're marathons. And he has it.
A good putt redeems all.
Just because of that stupid...
So 8 holes down, we come to
shot.
the 9th tee, and at last a par 5. It's only 600 yards with a little water. No problem, right? But this could be really good, Frank.
Oh, straight at it.
.315. Playing his second shot here at the par 5. Good looking shot right here.
Right.
Well, that one didn't work out. Didn't look bad in the air. It hit the green, but didn't sit.
Yeah, it was never going to stop.
He'll need to be strong with this. Frank not close, but from that lie, not bad.
Oh, that's excellent. Seriously, given the conditions, Rich.
Birdie putt coming up. Had a par on this hole yesterday. Came to the putt excited to make birdie. Now, settle for par.
Yeah, a little change in the attitude right now. When you've let one go, you've got to really knuckle down there and make sure you don't drop a shot. It's important that this one goes in.
Good effort and good par putt. This is the second par 5 to have been shortened to play as a par 4, and this hole requires that the tee shot be long and to the left side of the fairway. That allows players to see the putting surface. The second shot will likely be a mid to long iron into a pretty large green, and that green slopes severely from back right to front left, making lag putting from the back a real challenge. Getting set now for the approach here at the 10th.
A good drive down the left side looks nicely at this green, but the green pitches from that back right to the front left. You can use the slope to your advantage. This looks like it's heading for the bunker.
Into the tall cabbage. That ball is swallowed up. Wow, what a shot. Doesn't even need the putter. Rich Lerner alongside Frank Nobilo for EA Sports. We are back on a beautiful day here at East Lake Golf Club in Atlanta. Set to kick off all the action on the back nine. The 10th is 469 yards.
Par 5 for the members, Rich, par 4 for the pros. There is a lake down there, but it's only for Top of Ted, not these great players in the field. 9 bunkers last time I counted them here on 10, and I'd like to think they're not all in play. I've got to mention one thing, though. There's an out-of-bounds left of those bunkers on the left. And believe me, I've seen a few go over the fence.
I've played some golf with Topper Ted, also with Hacker Harry. Good players.
Comfortably knocks it in.
On to the 12th hole here at East Lake. It is relatively short, just 391 yards, but there is a bit of trouble. A little shaky behind the wheel today, Frank.
Oh, shaky? Maybe put both hands on it.
Getting set for this next shot from the rough. What does the player need to be careful of here, Frank?
Well, this is where we're going to see exactly how good they are because, you know, that's not exactly the best lie, but it's sort of doable if you know what you're doing.
Playing this par 4, still not on the green after that second shot.
But still not done. A good third shot, maybe get away here with par.
Frank, this ball's in the rough. Anything you change in your technique when a ball's sitting down a little bit?
Yeah, you put the ball back a little bit further on your stance because you're going to get a bit of grass between the ball and the club face. So you have to allow for that and keep that club moving. That grass is going to be that grass is going to create a certain amount of resistance.
Frank, how about that?
Well, can you believe that, too? I mean, could have hit the flag and bounced away instead. Straight in. Amazing shot. And really deserves it.
Now teeing off here at the 13th. And a stout par 4 here at East Lake. The 13th, it's 476 yards. That one is in the fairway, down there about 290 yards. Getting set for the approach here at 13. Frank, this one's offline.
There's rough and thick stuff over there.
You have to think he'll be happy with that, given that it looked like it was headed right for the rough.
Yeah, it looked like that was the only place it was going to finish. But, well, it's a little bit unexplainable. Let's see what he does from here now. Lucky break.
Well, you're not going to make that putt all the time, but you'd like to at least get it to the hole.
If he keeps putting like that, he's going to be an announcer in no time.
Different day, different hole. Made bogey yesterday. He'll do better this time, it looks like. Good roll. Solid. That's a par. At the 14th now, 442-yard par 4 goes downhill a bit.
Yeah, you have to hit the ball down the left side of the fairway, Rich, because everything slopes to the rough on the right. Ball hangs up on the left side. There's a lone tree in the rough there that often comes into play. Green slopes away from the players to the left, and those two bunkers, the reason why they're pinched in, well, when you're in the rough, you'll find out why they're there.
Frank, really good chance from this position to make a birdie.
Yeah, really the only thing he's looking at right now is the flag. This is a green light special.
Oh, looked like he caught a flyer right there, Frank.
Well, I don't know what he caught, but this is way too much.
Smacked against the pin. And skull shrug. That's what I do when I'm bored.
Miss hit, wrong club. What happened there, Frank?
All of the above, maybe. It's a little bit of a head scratcher. It wasn't that hard a shot.
Just not in the mood for cards because I hit one of my best shots in BS3 today.
Well, the stats say that is a green hit in regulation, but it's not yet a par on the card.
Wow.
Very tough putt coming up. Dropping a shot here late in the round, Frank, with
How am
that
I
bogey
19
at the
under
14th.
par right now?
You don't want to let this one get away. This is about concentration and focus at this point.
Wow, and my 19 under par.
That's a bogey, but still in the lead.
We start to see shots in hand really valuable.
We mentioned just 2 par 5s here at East Lake, and here is that second par 5. It's the 15th and only 525 yards.
Yeah, this is a doozy, really, especially where it comes in the round. It forces you to attack the hole. There's plenty of trouble off the tee, bunkers right and that solitary one on the left. But the second shot, if you can just keep it slightly left of the flag, you'll notice the natural contours will send that ball to the right.
And now the second shot here at this par 5.
That's an absolute beauty.
Third shot, looking for a good one. On the green, and looking at a birdie opportunity. Not a gimme, but well within his range.
Wow.
Oh my gosh, that hurts. Oh man.
I just pushed it.
Boy, that hurts. So a tester from 4 feet.
Really delayed. I don't know why.
Good work right there. He'll settle for par.
Popped up there.
Moving on to number 16 now, 481-yard par 4.
Another one that's downhill with the fairway sloping from left to right. Series of bunkers down the left side. It's not the end of the world, actually, if you go on those ones down the left. Every now and again, you'll see someone try and hit a driver and try and take them all out of play. Is that you?
And now it's right in his wheelhouse. Good position where he can attack the pin.
Yeah, he has all those options now. With that ball sitting up, you can bring it in high, you can bring it in low. The choice is yours. Should be safely on deck.
Really in control of this hole. Birdie yesterday and another opportunity on the way. He'd love to get this one. Big putt for birdie. Good try, just didn't quite read the break, Frank.
It shouldn't be a problem, you'd think, cleaning up here for par. Even par, currently.
So has the par. Moving on to the next hole in the lead, Frank is very much intact. Over the last decade, the 17th at 455 yards with that water looming left has proven to be one of the most dramatic holes in golf. Excellent looking shot here. Frank, this is a way to make golf easy when you can hit it that deep.
Oh, I'm going to say, I know that first number's a 3. I'm guessing the second one's a 2. Let's call it 320.
Appears to be a smart shot, Frank.
Yeah, no problem here. That's going to fly all the way.
Wow, Frank, he is dialed in.
Yeah, that was just some shot on that. Easy birdie.
Now this for birdie came away with par in the previous round. He's in the hole for a birdie.
Back to 19 under.
On to the finishing hole here at Eastlake Golf Club. Not many courses end with a par 3. It's always a fun finishing hole.
And this will be over, and I can go through after this.
He's making the game look very simple right now. See it, hit it, and he's got it right on track. This for another birdie on this hole on the week.
Can't finish 20 under par because we suck.
Just a little too much juice on that birdie putt, Frank.
It was bold. Very bold.
This one just requires a little bit of focus.
Can't even finish 19 under probably.
So a tough way to close the round, missing a short putt and a bogey here at 18. Makeable putt right here. He is currently sitting at 1 under for the round.
Can't even finish 19 under.
Rich, I don't think that bogey's going to make any difference.
Oh well, we won anyway.
And that wraps up the final round. Just a great performance by our champion today.
Couldn't agree more, Rich. I think this one will have to go down in the books as an absolute classic. Fantastic play, not only in the course today, but all week long.
More, but whatever. We should have unlocked something. That we didn't have before. Pay me, bitch. Alright, see, we're back in 7th. We're back in 2nd. And we're not that far. Equipment. Mizuno. Oh, fucking Mizunos. I'll just stick with these frictions. Actually, no, these Mizunos are a little bit stronger. Ooh, those Kogas are coming up soon. Alright, we'll change golf balls. Got a purple shaft. And that. Wigs. Blue and white. Hybrids will have a black one. I'm still with blue white. Let's go with maroon. Putter will keep the same. I think we actually got a new outfit too. I'm not really feeling this Sunday outfit. Oh yeah, boys, we got some new outfits. Ooh. It's looking nice. That is nice, actually. It's gonna be a Sunday outfit. Probably could change those pants to like something gray. That matches perfectly, but that's better. Yeah, that's good. We're gonna change those pants. Oh no, I already have those equipped. Maybe those. How long have I been live for right now? Been live for almost 2 hours. Actually, I've been live for over 2 hours. Today's supposed to be my off day. US Open Championship. So we'll start back on this tomorrow or whatever. I'll play this casually. So. See you guys tomorrow, whatever. Maybe tomorrow. No idea.